Hello? Is this thing on? This is a different game. This isn't WoW. What's going on? What kind of weird alternate universe is this? Well, I'll tell you one thing, is it is definitely an okay alternate universe because it's one in which I still have my tea, or at least I'm about to. So, the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan is the latest Hearthstone expansion and it released yesterday. I opened all the packs that I had my gold saved up for. I haven't crafted anything yet. I'm waiting to see kind of what the meta decks shake out to be before I go ahead and start crafting anything. But, I got a couple of cards. Not all the cards. I'm missing the vast majority of the cards. But I do want to try and make some decks anyways, because that sounded like it might be fun. Hello, Scoobert. Happy memeing. So the cards I got, how do I filter? I really hate the Hearthstone search thing. This seems very counterintuitive. I want to look at the new expansion cards that I got. So I go, no, those are card backs. This one? No. Back to cards. I spend quite a bit of time. Oh no, here we go. Gadgetzan, so, which is different from goblins. Yeah, okay, cool. So I got, the best cards I think that I got was I got Knuckles. So I have some hunter stuff. I have 2 Trog Beast Ragers. I have 2 Dispatch Kodos. I have 2 of these dudes. A lot of the Mean Streets stuff seems to be buffing minions in your hand. And I like that, but it seems pretty silly. Oh, and this is my favorite card ever. I only have one of them. I might actually craft another one because look at the little kitty. And then the cat that it summons is a different cat, but is equally cute, and that's kind of important to me. Hey Lips, how are you? I'm doing great. I've had a fantastic Friday. I've had a couple of subpar Fridays. I've been kind of stressed out and like sick. I got sick last week. But I shook it off really quickly. So we're pretty much good now. Hey guys. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. So yeah, alley cats are like the coolest. So I might try and make a hunter deck. Did I get anything else that was like really, I got one other legendary and I think it was all classes. I think it was, I'll find it. Yeah, Don Honcho. So I have him. And I think he's really good. He's like, what, the grimy goon. He's the grimy goon dude. So I could make a hunter deck. Or I can make a Grimy Goon deck. Or I could try and make a Grimy Goon Hunter deck. I just kind of want to use my new cards. I don't care about my rating in the slightest. And I don't think I have any to begin with. I'm ranked 20. Yeah, so it doesn't matter at all. So I kind of want to make some new decks. Those are my old decks. Those are just like net decks that worked for me. This was my super fun Summoner Priest. But there's new cards now. So let's make something new. I don't know anything about deck building. I know very little about Hearthstone, to be honest. But I figure as long as there's a reasonable curve that has some stuff to play at the different points in the game, and I use some new cards, then it'll work, kinda. Okay, maybe at rank 20, fingers crossed. I guess it's like the first or second day of the season, so there might be still people that are much better than rank 20 that might be climbing, but we'll see. Hey Hazel, I like your pet guide movies. Have a nice day or night. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's still pretty daytime for me. It's like 3 in the afternoon. I had lunch not too long ago, so while I'm ready for a nap, it's not really nighttime. So, I think most of my stuff is hunter stuff, so we're gonna try and make a hunter deck. Oh, they put in, what's the recommended one all about? So, so the recommended uses both of those things that I have. I would need another doppelgangster. I need to craft 2 rat packs, and that's kind of gross. I don't think I'm gonna do that. So let's just go my own way. So I need the cat because it's adorable, and that's important. Let's just look at the new stuff for now, because I want to use as much of the new stuff as I can. So I'm just gonna dump all of this in here and then try and pick other stuff that synergizes. So I'm gonna need some minions. Mostly beast minions because of all of this. I'm gonna need some beasts, that's fine. And then as far as the goon stuff goes, this will let me discover some cards, which is kind of neat. So that's another one that buffs some minions, but I really need, here, I'll throw him in there. I need some minions and some beasts. So let's turn Gadgetzan off. Let's go all standard cards, yeah. So 6 draw beasts. I need high mains, that's probably important. I feel like I could use some more, like maybe We got any 5-drop beasts? These are both awful. Explosive shot's not very good. 3 and 4-drop. So animal companions, very important. But it buffs animal companion doesn't count as a beast in my hand. I could take like some infests. I could take. I'm probably gonna need kill commands. We'll see. What about this? Infested wolves aren't too bad. How many cards we got? 18. I'll pick up one of those. I know I'm gonna need some board clear, so let's go explosive traps for board clear, and we'll go a freezing trap or 2 for tempo. Is that what you call it? For slowing people down, basically. And then what else? Do I need more 1-drops? What do we have for 1-drops? Bats? Yeah, I'll take some bats. Those will be some good 1-drops because they might get buffed later and they do some damage. What am I missing? What don't I have? Probably a lot of stuff. More beasts. More beasts. More num-nums. Alright, so what are the coolest beasts that I have? Oh, no, I can't have the S there. Whoops. Oops. Beast. Yeah. Camels are gross. I want really good ones. Preferably, neutral, 5 cost. Oh, tigers. Tigers might be good, actually. I'll take a tiger. And I'll take a tomb spider. Maybe another tomb spider. And I think I have to throw Ragnaros in because I throw Ragnaros into everything. That's kind of just the law. So let's just pick up Ragnaros. I don't think I have any other hunter legendaries. I don't think this is a curve. This is more of like the Rocky Mountains. I need more 3-drops? Is that it? I have a lot of 2-drops. Maybe I need more. I don't know. I don't deck build. I just net deck. Happy Friday. You did decide to do Hearthstone after all. I did. I needed a little break from WoW. I've played a lot of WoW lately, and we had a long raid night last night. We were just doing heroic Hellia for like 3 hours, and I just kind of want to sit and drink some tea and pretend that I know how to make Hearthstone decks. So I decided, I decided that I don't like the search feature. I want a Direwolf Alpha. Direwolf. Aren't those neutral? I could have sworn they were. Why didn't those show up? Let's just look at everything then. 2 Direwolf. A, B, C. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. So I'll take, because those are beasts and they can get buffed. So I'll take oh no, I can only take one of those. Is this good? Let's call it Hazel Hunter. If this turns out to be a really good thing, then I can put it on Hearthstone and pretend I know what I'm doing. I really like the Tavern Brawl, the current one. It's that Minions of Yogg-Saron where every minion... Oh, I didn't take any Panthers. I took Tigers. I took at least 1, if not 2, Stranglethorn Tigers, so that's something. The Brawl that every minion will just cast a random spell on a random target. I like that because I like RNG Brawls. RNG Brawls are just really fun for me because I don't get invested in them. If I lose, it's whatever. I mean, I wasn't... It's just RNG. I don't have to feel like I made wrong decisions, although I might have. And then if you win, just the silliest stuff happens. So let's keep... I'm playing against a rogue. I don't know what anybody's using. I don't think anybody's supposed to know what anybody's using right now because the new expansion just came out, so everybody's just kind of making stuff up. Do I need 2 of these? Probably not. Sometimes I like to mulligan cards when I don't know if they're good or not. I don't really know what the mulligans are. I just go, you know, this one has a good feeling. I have a good feeling about this. But I don't know what the other person's doing. So I could go for a really early freezing trap, but I don't know what they're going to do yet. I'm going to hold on to the coin and maybe coin out, like... Do I coin out that guy or the animal companion? If I coin out that guy, then maybe he'll buff my Direwolf, and then I'll get, like, a real tanky Direwolf later. But I think... YOLO. Alright, so I think this is better value for now. I'm not known for making good decisions in Hearthstone. I think I tried streaming Hearthstone like years ago, and then I think I stopped because people kept telling me, what the better play was, but it was always, I always play, and I'm streaming right now actually with like a 30-second delay, so it's always too late. My turn is always over by the time you tell me what I should have done. Okay, so that's gone. I could slow him down with that, but that he's mostly relying on the death rattle to slow down, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Let's throw out this and I can trade, unless he like, probably get a coin, huh? I don't know, man. It's pressure when people are watching. Normally I play Hearthstone just like alone, either in the morning with my tea before my brain's fully turned on, or I'll play it in bed on my tablet, and the only person there to judge me is my cat. Have you been, Chase? So yeah. Now though, I feel better about blowing the explosive trap because it's gonna wipe his board there. So let's throw that out there. And I guess I'm just gonna hero power because explosive trap is only gonna trigger my hero's attack, so if I put out minions, he can just trade into them. I'm gonna say things like they're true. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw out that there is no reason to believe anything I'm saying is true. They just sound true. I don't know a whole lot. I know what stuff does. I just don't think that many steps ahead of the game. Oh man, Steve's too good. I was worried I'd left it to Steve too long. I did it for 4 minutes instead of, I usually do this one for 2 minutes. It's just a green tea. There we go. So you lose your shit. He gets another Death Rattle card, so he's gonna have quite a few of those. And then he plays, why? You've got a lot of spell damage. It makes me concerned that he's going for like a Malagos Rogue. I don't think he's gonna trade with that because I think he wants to hold the spell power, but he might go face with it. So I'm gonna Freezing Trap. Yeah, I gotta play stuff eventually. And that way if he goes face, then he has to take that back. If he doesn't go face, he probably has removal spells. He can probably just remove that thing. And then... I don't know. But, best case scenario, it buffs my high main. And then I get like a real big lion. Tiger? Lion. Totally a lion. 100% a lion. Tiger's at this turn. Hey, Doug. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I can chat a lot more when I'm playing Hearthstone than when I'm playing WoW. I was watching a little bit of... Yeah, see, there we go. His thing gets bounced back.
Funnel cake.
He's got another one of those. He hasn't really done much yet. I'm going to throw out the high main on curve just to get it out and see what he does. He's already used some removal, so maybe he has to sit. Let's see. I can trade with that, or I can just get really aggressive. I very much enjoy going face with stuff. Okay, so that's actually fine, because that means his Death Rattle still goes off. He didn't get silenced or anything. I can trade one of these. Actually, I could drop a Dire Wolf and then just go for 6 face damage. Who got buffed? The Tomb Spider got buffed. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, I like the 6 damage. I want to do that. So we're gonna do this. We're also gonna buff a minion in hand. And now I have a really pimpin' bat. I'm not gonna flood the board because he probably still has. What do they even use for board clear, actually? I said I was gonna go for 6 damage to face, but I lied. I'm gonna go for 3 damage to face and hold on to that. But I'm also gonna hold on to some in my hand. You know what I didn't put in this deck? Card draw. I have 0 card draw. I didn't even give myself a tracking. Why did I do that? What card draw do hunters have?
I am master of magic.
I'm trying to think. Tracking isn't really card draw. I mean, it is card draw. You do draw 1, but you also discard 2. Okay, so yeah, he does have the Fan of Knives. So it's good that I didn't throw out too much other stuff. I'm gonna go with this guy early on to see what I discover with it. Damage equal to his attack. Let's see what I discover first. Oh, so if he got buffed, he would have a bigger battle cry. Oh, okay. Discover a spell. Restore health to my hero. Okay. I'm kind of feeling the Ivory Knight. I don't have a lot of top end in my deck. And also healing. I don't have any healing at all. So let's... Yeah, let's go with this. Throw that out. We get a nice body, and then... Oh god, these options are terrible. I guess I take Snipe. Smuggler's Crate is better, because if the Smuggler's Crate buffs the Kodo, it's going to give me an extra 2 damage on the thing, but I think he's going to drop something good, so I'm going to go with Snipe. and then I can actually use that next turn to slow him down, hopefully. What the hell? Why don't emotes work? Because, you know, this is YouTube. They're still emotes. They're just YouTube emotes. You gotta go. You gotta open up the emote menu, and also they're kind of special. But yeah, I like streaming on YouTube better than Twitch, just because of how I have everything kind of built around my YouTube channel. It just works better for me. I don't have anything to really stop him with this. Although I guess it's good that I didn't snipe that. Let's I don't know, man. I guess I toast that thing, and I throw it a bat, and then I hero power? Question mark? I mean, I'm winning the face war. Pep out of videos and WoW have been super helpful. Thanks, no problem. Did you guys get your, if you're going to, I'm sure not everybody would. Ooh. I don't have any way of dealing with the spell power. Although, that was a pretty nice bat pick. That was pretty good. Let's hope I discover a really cool beast. And he doesn't get to, oh, he does get to keep that. But, not quite. Still sleepy, so that's something. See, I discover a beast. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all other minions. Or I can try and dig with the Elic. His minions have more health than that. I guess that one's about to die. That's probably my only bet. And my thing is gonna grow super soon. He's just gonna buff my cat if I play that now. Also, it's another thing to get kind of tinkered down by Dreadscale. Dreadscale can cook that guy. When did I get a Dreadscale? Oh, I discovered it, that's right. I was thinking, I don't have that card. My TSM guides are the best guides out there. Thank you so much. Also saw today's vlog and immediately bought Mischief. Oh man, I bought that thing so fast. I saw it before they even tweeted about it because I follow on Twitter one of I think it's a network engineer. I follow pretty much everybody that works at Blizzard that I know of their Twitter account just because they all have such interesting things to say. And he tweeted something about unleashing the Fellcats like 3 or 4 minutes before the official Blizzard thing tweeted. And I was like, Fellcats? Mischief, and I like immediately logged in and saw the thing and was like, oh my god, givey. And then they announced the Gear Star plush, and I was just like, oh no. So I bought that. And I logged into the game and somebody's like, hey Hazel, when's your birthday? I heard you like that Fell plush, and I'm like, too late. Too late. I got it. It's mine. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna go ahead with this. I do have the explosive trap, but I'm gonna hold on to that until I see what he does. He has more cards than me. I need to put some card draw in this. What do hunters use for card draw? Like, there's the buzzard, but I'm pretty sure nobody uses the buzzard, right? Like, the buzzard got nerfed so hard. Can't be any good.
Ha, this guy's toast.
I mean, discover cards are kind of like card draw, but not really.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Fell Kitty is loved just about Mischief myself. Yeah, he's a pretty cute cat. Tomorrow probably I'm gonna take a closer look at his abilities and see if he's any good. I already got mine leveled up. I took mine through to do Ashley and Vishar, and then I just used some stones on him to get him finished leveled up. But he's a pretty cute kitty. I didn't realize at first that they had done, oh dear, I'm out of beast in my hand. This is looking less good. I didn't realize at first that they had made a little cinematic video, announcing the Mischief Pet. It's on the WoW YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it yet, you absolutely should. It's so cute. It's holiday themed, and it's great. I guess it's Wintervale themed, you would say. But it made me even more excited that I had it, and it just made me love cats. I mean, I already did. It wasn't really a change. There was no big shift in my psyche. But I want to go get my cat and bring it over here so I can cuddle it. But she's sleeping, so I shouldn't wake her up because it's like bad luck to wake up a sleeping cat. Or at least that's what I tell myself when she's asleep on me and I don't want to get up. But she's been asleep like all day. She's been asleep for a long time. I think I die. I think I'm done. I think I'm 1 damage off from winning. So that was actually surprisingly close. Although he wasn't using a deck that I've ever seen before in my life. So we need card draw. And maybe like an owl? A silence owl would be good. So let's look and see what wasn't any, what didn't work out. I didn't get much use out of... I'm gonna toss the wolf. And I'm gonna toss Rag. And I'm gonna add an owl. And then I need to toss one more thing and get some card draw. I'll get rid of the cat. So what's, I guess, is there a neutral card draw? What am I looking at here? Oh, I still search for owl. I don't know how to clear a search. Like, it's no longer in my search box. I'm not searching for anything. I'm not trying to start a conversation. Oh, no. We open... Oh, I have stuff to disenchant, apparently. Huh. You're leveling it now. It's the last bit. You don't have it level 25. That is impressive. That is more than I have done. I leveled... Oh, no. No, don't finish it. Just let me see my stuff. That's not owls. Is this everything? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I don't think that's how you do it. Alright, now that has to be everything, right? No. No, it's not. That's things that have the word all in them. Oh, I don't think Tentacle of N'Zoth has the word all. I guess it deals damage to all minions. Okay. There's gotta be a button, right? Like, this... I must be doing this wrong. I just want to look through all of the stuff that I have. Maybe if I exit the whole menu, and I go all the way out, and then all the way back in. There we go, okay. That's one way to do it. So I just need to add 2 cards that give some amount of draw. So there's tracking, which isn't exactly draw. There's King's Elec, which is kind of draw. I guess actually King's Elec's not bad. Quick shot. Yeah, actually maybe I'll take some quick shots instead of the Elec. They're only draw if my hand's empty, but I feel like my hand is gonna get empty. And do hunters really have a lot else? I mean, I guess you could like thread the board and then infest, and then you get some beasts. But for just regular old, and then there's the buzzard that's terrible. For 5 mana. 5. I have double Call of the Wild, but they don't really have a spot in here. I guess I could toss 1 high main for 1. Why not? Why not? Hey, can you drop a few names of people from Blizzard to follow on Twitter? I guess so. Like, all you gotta do is just find, like, a CM, like CM Lore, for example, and then look at the people he's following, and then anybody that has in their description that they work for Blizzard is, like, a Blizzard employee. That's how I did it. I don't really have a list.
You asked for it.
And I don't really have an easy way to pull them up on my Twitter. You just bought this cute guy, you're gonna level it right now? Yeah, I don't know exactly where I'm gonna use it, but I also haven't taken a super close and tight look at its abilities yet. So this should be okay. I can Firebat turn 1 or Informant turn 2. I've got double Firebat actually. I can Freezing Trap to slow down whatever the hell he decides to do. He's got the Pie card backs. That was my second contender. Okay, so I definitely don't want to Freezing Trap that. Also, it doesn't trade super favorably with the bat, so I'm gonna actually coin for this thing. Yeah, I'll take the hat. I like hats. Plus, I have like animals, and then I could play a bat, and then I put a hat on the bat. That's a good reasoning for my decision. You just ordered your plushie and you got the Mischief in game. Yeah, part of the reason I ordered my plushie so fast was because I was worried they might sell out of them. So he could actually just... What if I play both of my bats? No. Let's do this, and then he'll buff one of my bats. I'm really excited about the Mischief plush. It looks kind of like the Frostwolf plush, like the wolves that they do, but it's definitely a kitty. And I think it'll be a good addition. I have one of the whelps, then I have the Horde and Alliance, like the Griffin and the Wyvern. All right. So now, what if I play this guy? So he's a bat. He's like a 3/2 bat, and I'm like, hey, you want a hat? And he's like, yeah. Now he's a 4/3 bat that'll give me back his hat. He's just writing poetry all by himself. You just managed to craft an Inzolf on a free-to-play account. Nice. I've been sitting on enough dust to craft a legendary or two, and I just can't pick. I always figured, like, when I eventually... Ooh, I need to get rid of that. I was going to save my quick shots for when my hand was empty. Oh, no, I can't kill it anyways, even if my hand isn't empty, so that's kind of bad. Maybe he'll attack with it, and I can just freezing trap it back to his hand. Maybe that'll happen. Yeah. And then I'll hold on to these, and I'll just start chipping away with my bat, I guess. He's gonna get a double battle cry, something terrible though. He's probably got something real gross. What you got? What you got? The Mischief short was the cutest thing. It was.
What to do?
It was the kitty. Yeah. Okay. Good. So that bounces. Good. So now he has to play it again if he wants to do the thing. So that delays it a turn, which will let me hopefully punch through some of this stuff. Or I could just do it again. Maybe we just do it again. And then I play the Zip Gunner and he's gonna buff this bad. He must have something really gnarly in his hand now. But if he doesn't, and this is still on the board, then I can nab it with that. If your deck has no duplicates, oh my god, he's gonna get double custom spells. What is that? That's like a Reno, except with the custom spell thing. Oh, that's why he's got such a weird deck. All right, well, yeah, you're gonna get to create some weird crap. Have you had any luck getting the albino buzzard? You haven't missed a day and no luck. Oh. No, I completely forgot. I did that daily the first day to make the video, and I went back and did it one more time when I was leveling a pet, and I've forgotten ever since. I pretty much only play Alliance, so it's really out of the way for me, but now that I have a Horde Druid that I'm checking in on now and then, I should really do that. No, I haven't had any luck at all. I wonder if WoW has any info on the drop rate of it yet. Okay, so that bounces him again. What am I looking for? Albino buzzard. So, Kazakus has kind of already done his thing. We're more concerned about the mana worm now, I guess. I could just quick shot the mana worm, but I kind of want to spend more of my cards first. Ah, man. So he's up to 4/3 now.
No look save.
I'll hold on to that. And that way, if they die next turn, they buff this. And if they don't, and then next turn I can probably blow the rest of my hand and then quick shot to get into card draw. But at least I have some board presence. Question mark? Oh, rip. Alright, well that's gonna give me a really big bat. Yeah. So I get my hat back. And I get an 8/7 fire bat for 1 mana. Oh man, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh no, but I can't do that. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna. What do we discover here? What do we discover? Terrible. Trash. I'm gonna take the Carrying Grub because he's got a lot of health and maybe he gets buffed up really big. Maybe I give the hat to not the spider because he's already really big. I don't want to give extra incentive to silence and or sheep him. But yeah, I have a 8/7 fire bat for 1. See, that's fun. That's enjoyable. It's rare. Park a tune there. Yeah, I have a bunch that I could, and I probably should do that on. I can't remember. I don't like committing to doing stuff every day unless it's really important in my life. You know, like eating or sleeping at night. Battle pet. Comments. Yeah, people are saying the drop rate's pretty low. Between like 1 and 5%. Yeah. I'll one day I'll decide that I really badly want it. Alright, so she freezes it, and that's fine. He actually trades that in his own, which is fine. I get my hat back.
Time runs out on me.
Kind of depends on what we top deck. I still don't think I have enough card draw on this, but I don't know. I don't know what
Let's make magic.
what else I would really take. One, two, three, four, 6, 7. No, I can't. Oh, okay. I think we really just have to toast the brand. I think we have to trade that. I'm gonna once again hat the other minion. And then just have them there. And that gives him enough damage to trade into that if I need to. And it means he can't silence both of them unless he has something crazy. I don't know what all the new cards are. Not that I really knew what all the old cards were. But I don't know what could happen. It's like Tavern Brawl except in real life. We have every pet in the game almost and all level 25. Don't give up me now. It was you who got me into pet battles. I mean, I'm not giving up. I'm just kind of prioritizing. I want to get the rescued fawn first. I haven't finished Broken Isle Safari. Hey Hazel, Swedish greetings, ahoy. Oh dear. I just got ruined.
Drink the power.
I don't think my deck works, guys. What do we got? Alright. Discover.
Over here.
Taking the brawl. We're doing it. Although I guess I just put the hat on the sheep and do some damage to something. I'm planning on brawling eventually anyway, so it'll probably die in that. I don't know. Whatever. I need to make some changes. Maybe I will I might pick a different class. Or I still haven't drawn Don Honcho actually. Probably just need to make some changes. Sweetings. Nice to see your stream. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you guys still come and hang out with me when I'm not playing WoW. I was a little worried that people would come and then be like, this isn't World of Warcraft, and then just leave forever. But I also feel like there's a lot of crossover between WoW and Hearthstone. They're games that complement each other very nicely. Alright. So, Brawl feels kind of silly. I don't have any minions. I guess I just go for it. This has not gone very well. I need to make some adjustments to my deck. That's not even gonna draw me a card, but I guess I just clear his board and you know, if I hang out for another 11 turns, I'll eventually hero power him to death. Now this deck needs something, I just don't know exactly what it is. I could just go online and like net decks and stuff, but it's gonna want a bunch of things that I don't have. I think we're lacking a bit of an upper end, so I could probably add some more. Oh, see, there we go. I know I put this in for a reason. I can't easily kill that, so I'm just gonna go face. It's lacking a bit of an upper end. And it's still lacking card draw. What do I do for card draw on 100 deck? Infest? Infest might be good. If I flood the board really early and then I infest, that's gonna give me a bunch of stuff. It's not gonna give me my stuff, but it'll give me some stuff. And all I really need is beast minions that all of my stuff can buff, right? I'll watch you doing whatever. Oh, thanks.
What to do?
We'll be able to play Hearthstone inside of WoW at some point, I'm sure. I mean, there's the toy. There's like the Hearthstone board toys where you like throw down a game of Hearthstone, who wants to play. I don't know exactly what happens. I think it's just like emote chat messages and maybe like a little visual. There are definitely visual Hearthstone boards at certain points in the game. So that was the custom spell thing. Also, he got a free spellcast from whatever that is. So this isn't going super good for me. I'm gonna give my Ironbeak Owl 5/5, and then
Amazing.
he gets sheeped, which is really unfortunate. And then I silence. Okay, he gets one of those, great. The freeze off. I'm still dead. I am super dead. Anyway, you slice this. We're gonna change up the deck a little bit more.
Well played.
Wanted to ask you, whatever happened to the WoW Pet Battle guy? He had some good vids, and now he doesn't post. Do you know him? No. WoW Pet Battle guy. There's a couple of WoW Pet Battle guys. I don't really know who you're talking with, and even if I did know which person it was, I don't have any personal connection with any other Pet Battle video makers. I follow some of them on Twitter, but if they don't tweet, I have as much knowledge as anybody else that also follows them on Twitter. Okay, so this deck is no good. This needs help. What does it need? Needs some more upper end drops, some more 5s and 6s. Probably could use another high main. Dispatch Kodo should be really good because if he gets buffed, he does, and there's a lot of stuff that buffs him in here. Quick shot. I don't like quick shot for card draw. We're taking the quick shots out. We're tossing those. We're putting in another high main. We still need draw though. And I don't think we really have much. I guess I could throw in an infest and try that. Yeah. I don't think the cache is very good. I think I could go with something else. Random minion in my hand. I guess it's fine. Do I have enough minions, though, is the thing. Animal Companion is great, but they're not minions specifically. I guess I'll keep one and I'll switch one out for another minion that can actually eat buffs. Like, Why am I dumb? Acolytes of Pain would be great because they would get buffed and then they can give me some card draw. So yeah, let's toss one of those guys. Those haven't been doing super good for me. And take another Acolyte of Pain. Let's try this now. I feel better about this. Better feeling. A Howl Master? I've never heard of a Howl Master. You know him, you two are the best in the biz. I'm sure I've seen something he's done. I just don't personally, I don't keep a lot of friendships with other people in the pet battle community specifically. I just don't know them.
Let the hunt begin.
Haven't heard anything specifically. Hidden cache. Okay, so after my opponent plays minion, random. Yes. So this is the combo I need. We're gonna toss the alpha because we don't need it yet. But and it'll only work when the Acolyte of Pain is in my hand. So we want to hidden cache early. Probably even before we informant. And then I guess it's going to buff some other stuff too, but I think the Acolytes are really going to help. I wonder if this is a Shaman Murloc deck. Might be. He won't get buffed by anything that specifically buffs beasts, unfortunately, because he's not a beast. There's no beast version of Acolyte of Pain. Saying it again because you skipped me. What are you saying again? The pet battle video market's very fierce. No friends in there. I wouldn't say that. I also wouldn't call it fierce. And it's not really a market. It's not like if somebody watches one of my videos that they can never watch anybody else's videos. That would be very silly. The great thing about pet battles, and I've said this before. Oh, it is a great time for an explosive trap. Also, let's buff up that Toon Spider a little bit. Like somebody might watch one of my videos or watch somebody else's video and realize I don't have those pets. Maybe I'll see what other people are doing and maybe I have those pets. And that's kind of the thing, is that you want different options. There's always more than one way of doing everything. So that smokes a bunch of his early damage. That saves us from what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 1 damage, which is good. We don't want any of that. I think Tomb Spider is a really good drop next turn because... Oh, yay. Yes, draw for me. I think Tomb Spider's pretty good. Because it... Is he a beast? Yeah, Knuckles is a beast too. Because it gets it out of my hand so that the Beast Rager has a chance to buff the Dispatch Kodo. And then, there was another reason. Oh yeah, because it was buffed up and it's just a 5/5 on turn 4. That let me discover, King Crush, apparently. I don't think King Crush is very good, but he could get buffed, and I don't have that many late game drops in this deck, so that might be good. So in the next turn, we're gonna have 5 mana. He's got a bunch of little stuff. He's got a bunch of medium stuff now. I don't really need the card draw yet. What I need is some removal. Maybe we do this, and maybe it gives us something that we can use to help get rid of this. Beast. Yeah, I think I like this. Although I can't afford it yet. That'll be good if I can use that on my Tomb Spider. I don't want to play the Beast Raider just yet, because he's going to get traded for really easily. I'll throw out that, though. Yes! That's the stuff. That's the stuff. We want to buff up that Kodo. Zufu was killing this expansion, you know that? Did you watch Hazel just to support? Oh, thanks. Need to go sleepy night soon? How's your status in new cards progression-wise? Not so good! I have 2 legendaries, they're both in this deck. I have Don Honcho and I have Knuckles. Oh, there's Don Honcho. Yeah, only okay, but I didn't spend any money on cards. I'm free to playing so far this expansion. So I guess if we can do this anyways, we do this, and then maybe it buffs it even more. But it buffs that one. Okay, so now we do this, get rid of that guy, and now I have a 4/6 on the board as well as this, and he can trade. I'm okay with that. And then next turn, I play him, and then he. If I got a. Oh, Acolyte of Pain's actually already buffed. That's pretty sick. That's what I need. I'm gonna need that later, anyways. I feel like this is starting to work a little better, at least at low levels. I don't need it to be a legend meta deck. I just need it to work a little bit. A little bit. Oh, the Houndmaster. Yeah. Yeah, I think actually you're probably right. I don't have a lot of taunt in this deck, especially since I dropped the Animal Companions. So that's probably a good thing to throw in, because I have a lot of beasts he can buff up. So yeah, I do think I need to do that. We're also going to throw out this. And we're going to use this to reduce his damage potential. We're going to... I'm just going to start smacking him for 6, and then he can deal with that. He might have a Hex or something, but we'll see. We'll see. Collection progression-wise. Is there a place I can see a number to tell you? Because I don't really know. I don't know exactly how much I have collection progression-wise. What days I stream on Twitch or times I work during the day. Maybe that's why I always seem to miss it. I don't stream on Twitch anymore. I only stream here. At this time every week. This is the time that I stream. So we can throw out this bro. And he hasn't really lightning stormed yet, so I guess I just throw another bat. And then I continue being aggressive because that's kind of my thing. Kind of my Jim Jam pajamas. You have a huge third card from the left. Minus king on a girl. I think he just had a stroke. What? Houndmaster's Howlmaster makes sense because he's a doggy. That is true. That does make sense. Hazel streaming Hearthstone? Hey, we're learning about the new cards by using them and discovering how they work. Look at my dude, he's a monkey. He's Winston, except probably less smart because he's not wearing glasses. Alright. So, I think we win. I think I win because I hit him and then I go, oh, he didn't let me hit him with my dinosaur. Okay, that worked better. But you're right, I do need Houndmasters, so let's go see what we can drop for those. Or at least one. One would be good. Let's see. My collection. So Houndmasters, they cost what, 4? Yeah. So, I'm just gonna toss the other Animal Companion, whatever, what the hell. One of those, and then I don't know how important the owl is. I guess, actually, no, the owl's probably pretty good, because right now I bet you a lot of people are playing decks like this that get, like, buffed up Jade Golems and buffed up, like, whatever. So I bet an owl just to calm down something really big would be not a bad idea. And then, I'll drop one of the high mains again. I don't know if I really need 2 of them. I don't think I need the Call of the Wild either, but I just like having it in there. Because I spend so much on them. So let's try this. Let's try this again. Was I in casual last time? I thought it was in ranked, but I must not have been because I didn't rank up. Crush. Yeah, Crush is cool. I don't think I have him. I discovered him with the Tomb Spider. Hi Ravenclaw, how are you doing?
Rexa versus Jaina.
I haven't seen this since the whole Arena series like 3 years ago. Did I do Arena videos in Hearthstone? That sounds like a terrible idea. I'm very bad at Arena. As you can tell, I'm not great at ranked either. But Arena was never really my thing. I did something. I did Hearthstone with Hazel, and I think I know I did next Rammus Guides. Oh hey, Bat. I love turn 1 drops, although that was actually a bad idea now that I think of it. Because I just gave away the only thing I could have buffed, and he can just ping it. Oh no, he can't ping it yet, but it's not in my hand anymore. And then he can ping it later. Whoops. Oops. Will you ever try and stream more in the future? Maybe 3 times a week instead of 1? No, I think 1 works for me. I don't think I would do 3. 1 is good because I don't get overloaded with it. I found when I streamed too much, the streams got worse, and the quality wasn't keeping up. So now I've really screwed myself. He's almost certainly going to ping that and then swing with that, possibly. I could freezing trap it to slow it down, or I can just YOLO and discover something. I'm tempted by that brawl, but I'm going to pick up the Might. And I'm going to trade this because it might kill it, and it might, and if not... Oh no, I'm still screwed. I've done this all wrong. I wish I could rewind my time. I just rewind time just like 30 seconds whenever I'm playing Hearthstone, because I never noticed that I did a dumb thing until right after I did it. Houndmaster was cut for most Hunter decks. Yeah, I probably don't need 2 of them. The reason I think I need it here is because I don't have any taunt, and I was taking a lot of face damage, so I think Houndmaster could really slow some stuff down. So I am once again in an awkward position where I don't have any beasts in my hand. This guy, despite looking like he totally should count, does not count as a beast. So these 2 are just kind of sitting dead weight. Can you link the videos? Probably. If it doesn't let you link, let me know and I'll look into it. Watched them a few months ago for the lulz. Is Hazel always so energetic? No. I am pretty much only this energetic on streams and in videos, and whenever I'm not streaming or recording a video, sometimes I curl into like a puddle on my floor, like right back there with like my plushies and my dog, and then I'll just like lie there for a while. And then sometimes I'll get up and I'll like roll over and I'll lie on the other side for a while. And then I get hungry and I have to go eat. I have nothing, so I'm gonna throw this out to confuse him. We're playing some mind games, and then I'm gonna hero power so that it looks like I'm winning. Slouchy Hazel playing arenas till 2 AM was amazing. Yeah, that wasn't good for me. That was bad for my health. You remember how I didn't make videos back then? Like, lately I've gotten into a schedule where I get to sleep at 10:30 and I get up at 7:15, or I go to bed at 10:30 rather. I don't usually get to sleep until about 11 or so, which is why 7:15 is an okay time for me to wake up. Like, that's enough sleep. And as long as I do those hours every night, I can actually get up at 7:15 and have time to like walk the dog and do all the stuff I need to do and get ready to start working at 9. This is bad. I have caused some problems. I kind of want to concede and start over, but that's not very good. I don't want to... he's buffed. He's not a beast, though. I don't want to blow him without taking the... it's only 1/1. Fine, I'll just throw it out there. And he gets a copy summon. A 5/4 copy summon, of course. Great. 10 out of 10, fantastic. Longer streams then? Nah, I think this works out. Dumb question, but do you get paid for streaming or can you make money doing this? Someone told me if a vid gets like 1 million views, you get 1K sent to you. You don't know how true that is. So streaming, kind of, not really. Back when I streamed on Twitch, I used to make money whenever people would give me donations, and you can still do that. It just is not the stream alert anymore. Oh dear, that was bad. So people would occasionally tip me on stream. I don't have that set up anymore. I don't have it. There's no way for you to really easily tip me on YouTube and for me to find out right away. So, and then I don't make direct money from my YouTube streams. Any ad revenue from the YouTube streams does get added into my overall YouTube ad revenue, but I think it's something like 0.5%. It's basically nothing. So this is pretty much just something I do for fun. Wow, this isn't going well for me at all. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't want him to have the Flame Waker. I don't want the Flame Waker at all. Next turn, Don Honcho will buff up my Acolyte of Pain. We'll just hope that we can hold on that long. Maybe he actually freezing traps and then gets the Beast Rager bounced to his hand. If it bounces to his hand, is it no longer buffed or is it still buffed? We'll find out. And then videos, I get paid based on ad revenue. So if I get a lot of views, then the ads that run on those videos, I get paid, I think, half of it approximately, and YouTube keeps the other half. So that's how I make my money. I'm a full-time YouTube video maker, so that's my income, is any ad revenue on videos, basically. And then that's supplemented by my Patreon. So on Patreon, I have it set up so I do special drawings for people that choose to support me with money. I do battle pet giveaways every month. I gave away 2 battle pets yesterday, where I look at your armory and see what pets you don't have and pick out one that I think would be really useful for you and then get it and then level it and then send it to you if you win. So people can choose to support me on Patreon for varying amounts of money every month. So this is kind of starting to look like it's too late because I don't have any removal and I just sat with bad stuff in my hand for too long. But I have a 6/8 Acolyte of Pain now, so maybe he'll draw me some cards. But yeah, they don't exactly just send you a check when you get stuff, but kind of. You're allowed to lie down. You seem to be living a fantastic life. I think that's the whole thing of YouTubing, is you're really supposed to put forth that image between your Instagram and your Twitter and whatever. You have to look really happy all the time. You're selling that image of, look how cool and happy I am. And that's what you're selling. So you don't really show anything else because nobody cares if you're sick and nobody cares if you're grumpy or unreasonable or you're really mad at a TV show. I think I'm toast. I think we're done with that. We're gonna try again. I don't know if I need to change that deck. I think it just maybe I don't need 2 acolytes. The problem, I need to get rid of something that's not a beast and switch it for something that is a beast to make sure I have beasts in my hand. So I think I didn't have it stuck on my hand that time, but I think Call the Wild can probably go and get exchanged for let's grab a High Main again, I guess. Yeah. He at least gets buffed up. Yeah, let's try that. I do like the double freezing trap, and I do like the double explosive trap. Those have been both working well for me. Smuggler's Crate would be great if I got more beasts. That's, I get the bats. You know what I need to do is I just need to, if I get a turn 1 bad drop, what I didn't do there is I need to hold on to it and play some other stuff for a bit just to let that bat get buffed up a little bit. Because those are nice and flexible with their original low cost, but I can still buff them up really well. The chat is racist and doesn't let me make Link. Oh, okay. Well, I know you from way back in the day, so if I make you a moderator, you should be able to link now. Balanced cards no longer get buffed. Sick. Okay, good. Why is the YouTube pay policy so idiotic? I mean, it makes sense. YouTube does all of the hosting, and I think they actually come very close to running negative profit on hosting because of because it's free to upload to YouTube. You don't have to pay anything to put your content on YouTube, so they have disgusting amounts of data uploaded to their servers, and they're hosting all of it for anybody to view and watch, and that costs a lot of money. And then of course they also do they just manage the front end and players and everything and make it available, so it's fine. The revenue split seems fair considering they're providing the entire service. And YouTube hasn't screwed me over personally yet, so I'm not too mad at them. I'm sure they will eventually, and then I'll get really pissed. So yeah. I'm gonna toss the cash for now. And we're gonna go with the crate and the Houndmaster. We have the owl that they can buff, and I think I'm gonna have to hold on to the owl to let them buff it. Did they do this last year? Did you notice all of the maps? Not this one actually, because this one is obviously old godified. But if I go greetings, he's gonna go
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Happy Feast of Wintervale, and then some of the maps, like the Griffin on the Stormwind map, had little he had little antlers. He had really cute antlers. The guy right who said 1 million views equals 1K. It really depends on it depends on a lot of stuff, honestly, and it's really hard to predict. As a YouTuber, your paycheck is kind of random. I think 1 million views would be more than, it might be about a 1K. It depends, and it can vary massively. I kind of want to just explosive trap that, but that's probably not very smart. Let's, freezing trap it instead, and we'll save the explosive trap for later when he's got more stuff up. This guy's name is My Opponent. Why is that? Why is his name Your Opponent? Have you ever seen that before? Is that because I'm streaming? I'm very confused. I've never seen that. Did I accidentally go into like test mode? What have I done? That's guy's 4-3. I could just silence the raptor, but he would still be able to trade for it. I would rather
Hey, goons! Over here!
discover something. I'll take a quick shot. And then I want to kill more than one thing with my explosive trap.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
Jaina toasted you with the arcane. Oh, Rage of the Firelands. Oh dear. Okay. So now we go 2, and then we also toast him. So when he attacks, he gets roasted. He will still be able to get that double Fandral effect from anything he plays this turn, but at least he'll lose the Fandral. So yeah, that's bad. That's bad for me. Opponent is an AI opponent. When did I went into I swear I clicked ranked. I swear I clicked ranked. Do I have green sword powers again? Yeah, you do. This one. Oh my god, that is an old video. That is from 1,033 days ago. And it got 147 views. Oh man, okay. I'm just gonna kind of play the waiting game and let him roast his stuff. He's not gonna lose the raptor anymore, unfortunately. We have an explosive and a hidden cash out. Okay. He just gets to be confused about what secrets I have.
My thanks to you.
His battle tag must be your opponent. Yeah, well that's what I thought, but then I see that he doesn't have a and he's emoting at me. Oh dear. Oh dear. He doesn't have a rank up here.
My thanks to you.
And he's bad mannersing me right now. I'm sure they didn't make an AI that bad manners is. I don't even completely kill them all. It's unfortunate. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. So I guess I go ahead and I silence that thing because he's now disgustingly huge. And then we coin to buff the owl up more and taunt it to give myself another 10 seconds to live. It's not very much. I think he still has quite a bit of damage. Do you have multi-shot? Not in the deck, no. Chat delay seems to be insane, like 2 minutes. It should be only like 30 seconds. Oh. It should be only like 30 seconds, but it might be me just not reading chat very quickly. Yeah. If I was a player, it would have their deck class below their name. You would think so, yeah. So I'm very confused about what's happening here then. Anyways, I'll double extra check and make sure that I'm queuing in the right thing next time. See, I lost a star. It would not have done that to me if that was a real person, right? Right? Like, what's happening? Hazel just Rain Man the age of the video. Rain Man? What's Rain Man? You don't think there's an AI mode that changes your opponent's name to your opponent? It must be similar to the unknown bug. Yeah, I bet you anything else is just a bug. I've never known a Blizzard AI to bad manners me like that. Not saying they won't do it, but just saying haven't seen it. So I'm gonna drop a freezing trap. And I'm gonna add... I'm gonna drop an infest too. And I'm gonna add a wolf. I don't know about multi-shot. I don't think it's very good. I think double explosive trap should be mostly enough. Let's throw an Unleash the Hounds in there for when they board flood like that. I don't know if this is gonna help, but we're gonna find it out. You calculated the age of the video in your mind. No, I did not. I have an add-on to my YouTube that puts it in the description. I wish I could take credit for that and say that I'm actually really smart and I have magical calculating powers, but I really don't. I think that's something TubeBuddy does. $13.16. It was 10,000 or 10,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,033. If anything, that is my proof that I am not a super mathy person. Is that I tried to say 1,000. That's not how you did the numbers.
You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Have you tried the new Dragon Priest? It's amazing. I haven't. I didn't really try the old dragon. I didn't try any dragon decks. I pretty much played my way through the entire last expansion of Hearthstone by doing Tavern Brawls and playing my silly Summoner Priest deck and then making decks for quests. More or less. Oh dear. This isn't right. This isn't what I want. But I have a couple dragons now. I think it would be good. I might be able to put something together. You suck at Hearthstone so bad, you installed it and it told me that it had been a while and made you play versus opponents to even get back into the game. Oh dear. I didn't know that it did that. I've never quit Hearthstone for long enough for it to make me play versus AI opponents. Hi, Lexi Bear. Seems like a good arena deck. Yeah. You hate that Kappa makes that face here? I think it's kind of funny. I have 2 explosive traps. I'm just going to throw one out because YOLO. I don't want to sit with 2 of them in my hand, and at the very least, get rid of his apprentice. Priest must be so good right now. I hope Priest is good. I like playing Priest because I have the Toronto hero from the Twitch Prime thing, and she's precious. So stick with my Hazel Rainman narrative, please. That's much more flattering than me just being bad at math. Could you change the name of your deck to Unleash the Hazel? Thanks. You know, if I end up with a second Unleash the Hounds in it, I will consider it. That's pretty good. So none of this is worth playing right now. I can drop a Toon Spider next turn. New Dragon Priest got better minions. Moria Ween is actually viable. Okay. Yeah. I wonder what I'll need for it. I have... Ooh. I guess I can still play the Toon Spider. We don't need to... If your hand is empty, gain 3/3. You know, I might very well empty my hand. I'm gonna grab the Core Ranger.
Job's done.
And then he gets a copy of the spider, and that's fine. It's fine-ish. Yeah, I have Malagos. I don't have Alexstrasza. I don't have Ysera. I don't have... No, Storm, although I don't think anybody uses him. I'm missing a lot of the legendary dragons, and I think that's why I didn't play any dragon decks, was because I didn't want to craft that many legendaries. Like, I only want to craft, like, 1 legendary for a really good deck, and not, like, 4 of them. So, let's throw out... Knuckles. Because he makes a funny sound. And because he fits the curve. And then next turn... I can buff a bunch of different things. Actually, I could give him Taunt. He's probably gonna get rid of it. He's probably gonna do something mean. Last time he played was right when Nax came out, so it's been a while. That is quite a while. Turon Love. She's the better version. I wouldn't mind the Illyria hero for the hunter, but it's not a big deal. I don't want it enough to pay for it. Spending money. Ugh. Turon wasn't available in Denmark. Aw, that sucks. So let's start buffing up some random beasts in my hand. Yeah. It's occurring to me, this may not have been my best option. I probably should have played something that I could have Hound Mastered. But this is fine. That still trades fine. I can... Hey, the Biggie Owl. I'm gonna actually try and save that Core Rager to make him really big. I'm sure I'll have no problems dumping my hand. And then, what you doing? You got like an arcane missiles or something? You got an arcane explosion? You got a Twilight Flame color. Okay, yeah. That's fair. Okay. So yeah, I guess we go Tiger, and then either Explosive Trap or Cash. I'll go Cash. I don't think he has enough threat on the board to really justify the Explosive Trap yet, especially because it won't deal with the spider. Make you a deck list of the version I'm using. If you have it handy, then I'll take a look, but don't go to like a bunch of effort. If I have to craft more than one legendary, I'm probably not going to use it. So I don't want you to spend a bunch of time if it's something I'm not going to use. Sarah much sad, yeah. Yeah. A lot of the Legion story really gets you. It makes me interested to see where they're going, but I was a little bit worried they were just kind of pulling a Game of Thrones and buffing stuff for buffing stuff's sake. And that's not great. That guy's starting to get kind of big, but I'm starting to lose. I guess I can make it a 7/7 taunt next turn. And I can also silence... Alright, 7/5 taunt. I can also silence the Drake. What do? What do? Why would I have silenced it if I can't kill it. I just invested in silencing it. I don't wanna reveal my mistake. Just play Zune, you're bound to win at least. Hey, I won one. I won one with Hazel Hunter. You're not clicking the environmental interactions enough for Hearthstone, that's true. And there's a rubber ducky in this map, it's really quite a shame. Not available outside the US. To run? Oh, that sucks. Oh, I got roasted. So, the good news is that I'll get a little mileage on Explosive Trap. Actually, 4, 5, 6. The good news is, oh no, I can't quite empty hand Core Rager. Also, I think he wins soon. But I can throw out all my secrets and then see what I find. We get another one. This isn't gonna help. How many days have passed since 07, 04, 2009? No, I want hours. Don't ruin the Rain Man fantasy by testing it, man. I already told you I can't do it. I can take a random guess. I can say no. Can't guess. You recently moved to the US. You weren't aware that Twitch Prime was exclusive to some countries. I didn't know you moved to the US, dude. How do you like it so far, wherever you landed? So you guys are right. This isn't working out. Oh no, not open packs. That's wrong. We don't have any packs to open. Let's look at the deck list and see what else. Let's see what we can do different here. What we want is a deck that, like, actually, you know what I do is I look for a similar deck and see what it is using that I am not. So I want to look for top hunter decks. Hand buff beast hunter. That's what I want. Hand buff beast. So it's using double. It doesn't have fire bats, but it does have 2 alley cats. I only have one, so I guess I keep one fire bat. Not fire ellie. That's not a real thing. So we got fire bat. Oh. I swear, this is just the worst system, the worst search system that they've ever made. I don't understand how they get away with this being so bad. No, we just want to exit the whole system so that we can undo the search. I should probably just not search for things. I should probably just like flip through on my own. So we bring one fire bat back. It uses 1 tracking, 2 kindly grandmothers. It's got rat pack. Rat pack. Summon a number 1/1 rats. Yeah, rat pack actually seems kind of important to this. I wonder if I should be crafting it if I want to actually play this deck. Illidan becomes King of Stormwind after doing an Azeroth-wide promotion of the rat kebabs in the tram. New York. East Coast. I have never been there, so I don't have any opinions to say. I have never been far. Oh, that's true. I went to Florida once as a teenager. I went to, well, Orlando. I went to Disney World, Florida for when I graduated high school. This deck is like completely different from my deck. I may as well just start over. It doesn't use any of the stuff that I have. It doesn't use my Knuckles or my Don Honcho. Let's look at a different one. This one's got Don Honcho and then Leroy. It looks like they're using kindly grandmothers. They're using quick shots. They're all using rat pack. Rat pack might be the thing. But they all appear to have 2 kindly grandmothers and 2 quick shots. So let's take a look. What don't they have? They don't use freezing trap. They don't really use explosive trap. I know I have kindly grandmothers. And they have quick shots. Do they use dispatch kodos? Yeah, they have those. They have 1 Unleash the Hounds, which is good. We're using that. I think I dropped the shaky zip gunner. Yeah, I take those out and I do this. And then you bring the animal companion back. Do they use Stranglethorn Tigers? No, it has a Tundra Rhino instead of the Tiger. I guess it's fine. Bring that one in. It uses Knuckles, but it doesn't use Don Honcho, but I kind of want to put him in just because he's my bro. They don't have any Tomb Spiders, so I guess I can delete those. Not using Infested Wolf either. So I guess we can grab a Rhino. I don't like the Rhino. I don't think the Rhino's very good. But my deck clearly was not working. So something else needed to happen. I don't have Rat Pack. I guess I can put kill commands in it. That's the other thing, is it didn't have any kill commands, so I didn't have very much removal. Let's just try it like this. Let's see how this goes. And see if it got any better from a couple of substitutions. You went to Disney World when you went to BlizzCon? You probably went to Disneyland when you went to BlizzCon. There's one in Florida and there's one in California. I've only ever been to the one in Florida, but from what I understand, the Florida one is much bigger. It's more spread out. You actually have to take a bus to get to different parts of it. And then the one in California is the original one. It's older and it's smaller, but some people think it's like the real one.
I must protect the wild. Let the hunt begin.
You're foreign, so everybody already hates me. I mean, they might just hate you because it's New York. I've heard that they're grumpy over there, but I don't know if that's true. I think it's great that you're foreign. I'm technically foreign. Hello, everyone. I came as soon as my studies let me. What is going on? Can someone explain? So I'm just playing some Hearthstone. I'm trying to create a hunter deck with the new Mean Streets of Gadgetzan cards. I'm not doing very well because I don't know much about deck building, so we're just sort of adjusting as we go. And losing a lot of games. We're hanging out and having fun. It was too good for the ladder to handle. I mean, that's a nice way of putting it. No, I don't really have a lot of cards. I want a Beast Rager because he's going to buff up one of these guys. And then next turn, maybe Ice Smuggler's Crate Fire Bat. Depending on if the crate buffs the wolf or the bat. Or the grandmother or the bat. I don't think I was supposed to put Acolytes of Pain in here, but I was just so excited about having thought of them as a solution to my problem. But yeah, I didn't buy any cards with money. I only bought what I had saved up for with gold, so I don't have a huge amount of Mean Streets of Gadgetzan cards, but I do my best. So he's gonna take the face damage so he can keep one of his bros. That's fine. I'm gonna play the big bad wolf as the 2/2. And then we'll see what's going on next turn. Do Canadians count as foreigners? Sure, I'm an immigrant. I'm not a very, I guess I'm not technically super foreign just because I speak English and I don't think I have an accent. Lots of people tell me I have an accent. And people don't, you know, discriminate against me in the streets really. So I think we need to get rid of that. I think it's worth quick shotting just to roast that right now. And then I buff up the bat for next turn, and I still have a big bad wolf. I think that's good. You don't know, you guess that they count? Yeah. I mean, I still moved away from all of my family and all of my friends, and I get to see them once every other year or so when I can afford to get animal sitting and fly up there. Talk French? I don't speak French. I speak like 13 words of French, which is very silly because I took French all the way up until grade 12. I have like at least 10 years of French classes, but I haven't used it since I left, so I don't know any of it anymore. Alright, so that, I could deal 5 damage. You know, I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to just cook that thing and maintain board presence. Unfortunately, my hand is kind of gone, but I might be able to use the Acolyte soon to catch up a little bit. Just gonna say that snowman bullcrap thing again, calling it. That's my go-to phrase when people ask me to speak French, and I don't think they speak French back, because I just go, je suis un petit bonhomme de neige, which I think is I'm a tiny snowman. I think I want to silence that. And then I think I want to just, like, do some face damage, because I'm really greedy. I forgot to play my Acolyte of Pain. I didn't do it, but he could have... I didn't like doing it when he had that thing up there with the Divine Shield. Which Dragon Legendaries do you have, Hazel? I have... Deathwing. I have Deathwing. I think that's it. I think that's it. I don't have Alexstrasza, I have no Ysera, I have no Nosdormu. What other ones are there? Oh, no, I have Malygos. I do have Malygos and I do have Deathwing. And I think that's it. You sure it's actually something naughty? No, it's not naughty, it's just silly. It's just really goofy. So I kind of want to actually buff and then play that in the same turn, so I'm gonna, or buff and play it. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's still not a great trade, but at least I get a really big lion next turn. And druids aren't really known for their removal. And if he does have removal, it might be like naturalized, which will draw me some more cards, and I really need cards. Cool Dragon Priest. Just Deathwing. He's so bad. Or at the very least, isn't fitting great with Dragon Priest. Yeah, I definitely don't have a Seraph. 100% do not have that. Give you a random minion. Oh man, I can't play Savannah Highmane when I can buff one of these things to be 5/5. Who does he give it to? He gives it to... Oh dear, okay. He gives it to the Tiger, which I definitely have to play next turn. Oh, that reminds me of that Mischief short. Chillmaw's used sometimes? Yeah, I definitely don't have that either. No Ysera, no Chillmaw. It's decent against aggro. Yeah, I could see that. Pretty good. I don't know if people are still playing Cthulhu decks, or they just haven't made new decks since the new stuff came out. He's gonna have a really big Cthulhu though. It's gonna be a real problem. I need to bust out my giant tiger next to lion. Although he's not a taunt lion. So that's kind of sucky. Rawr. 3, 4, 5. He doesn't quite have lethal, but he's so close to having lethal that he may as well have it. If you ever feel dirty and you want a net deck, Hearthstone is a great place to start. Oh no, I get all my decks off Hearthstone. I just haven't really done so today. That beast. See you later. Great post-work days time. Thank you. I'm probably gonna play some more Pokemon tonight. Yeah. Yeah, just what I thought. He doesn't need to go for my high main. He's got face pretty much covered. Sad. Sad day. I didn't get any of my Houndsmasters. That would have slowed him down. I took out the freezing traps, which would have slowed him down. The freezing traps were buying me time, but nobody has them in their decks. I don't know how I feel about the Kindly Grandmother. I guess it's good. I don't really have anything else that interacts with Death Rattle, so it's kind of just like a 1/1 that could have been bigger, but it still sticks to the board afterwards. I don't know.
You asked for it.
What do we got? Oh, I got my kitty. This is the cutest card that they ever made. Like it's like a little derpy kitty face. I love that cat. How's your Pokemon journey going? Pretty good. I just made it to the 4th island. I've been spending way too much time GTS trading. I'm gonna hold on to the cat actually right now. Basically, I wonder traded, or my husband wonder traded, and he got a Como-O. And then he traded it to me, and then I breeded it to get eggs, and I made like 1,000,000 Jangmo-O, and I've been GTS trading them out for everything that I don't have in my Pokedex. So, and people just keep doing it. Everybody wants those little baby Jangmo-Os. So, that's been my life. It's actually quite remarkable that I did get to the 4th island, considering how much time I spent trading and not actually playing the game. But last night during raid, I just had like the game open on my desk, and then like between polls I would like run in the next trainer, and then I would just like set it up so I was doing some stuff. So I don't want to. What could the secret be? He gets armor. Okay, that's fine. You're allowed to have armor. I don't want to flood the board because he almost certainly has board clears, and my beasts are more used to me in hand. Playing an unbuffed beast, I'm starting to realize, is not so hot with this deck. Pokemon man. Nah, I'm all about the Pokemon. Which isn't surprising considering my obsession with battle pets. But Pokemon's good. Yeah, see, there we go. That's the thing I didn't want to do. But I got a card draw, and I'll get another one, and that's kind of good. He's even gonna coin for it, so his coin's gone. So that's pretty good. So turn 5, I could just throw out Knuckles if I wanted to. And I think he's my best option, actually. Maybe we random Beast Companion, because he doesn't have any minions there for me to be attacking. Maybe we Beast Companion and then we Hero Power. I have better stuff in my hand so far. Also, he's accomplished nothing. He hasn't done anything really, so that's been really letting me get ahead. So far, the only things he's really done is kill my stuff with his Hero Power. Alright, so now he doesn't have any duplicates, so he's making his spell. At least he didn't Brains Bronzebeard this one. Illegal Pokemon dealer? Yeah. It's not illegal, it's just creative use of game mechanics. Rank 20 Freeze Mage. Okay, so I could just quick shot that, but or I could trade it. Or I can throw at Knuckles. If it is a Freeze Mage, then I'm probably going to want to get some amount of damage done to face. I can always kill it later. He's probably going to want to trade that for here unless he has some better solution to deal with my Huffer. I'm not much in Hearthstone since Karazhan, so you're just here to listen to Hazel's voice. I'm not really much in Hearthstone either, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of making stuff up. So he used his Poly, which is fine. I'm gonna get big buffed stuff later. You can clear my board, and that's fine. I can actually play Don Honcho, and that gives me a big 5/6 body, and he's gonna buff the crap out of one of these things. So we're gonna throw that right out. And he's gonna buff up my bat, so I now have a 7/6 fiery bat, which I can then actually Houndmaster and taunt. And he's already blown one of his polys. If he blows the second one, then that's gonna be super good. Does the board whisper what cards you should play? No, it should, considering it's, you know, it's a Whispers of the Old God board. Did they make any Mean Streets of Gadgetzan boards? You'd think they would. Okay, so he's got some stuff out now. I'm thinking... Oh, I can do both, actually. I can play this. I can deal 5 damage to kill this. I can deal 4 damage and get rid of that. And then I can buff that up into a 9/8 fire bat with taunt. And now we find out if he has another polymorph. Now we get to see.
Embrace the power of the
All right, so she gets a free spell. It's probably gonna be that custom one you made. It's probably gonna have a freeze. Oh, he does 8 damage. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna buff that thing up with like a lot of health, but I actually have an owl, so that's fine. I can just take the health off it, and I think I'm going to. I think we're gonna do that. And
We'll handle this.
yeah, I'll just trade. Why not? So the kitty can stay in my hand. The Coda can stay in my hand. I'll keep the quick shot. I don't need to use the kill command just yet. So yeah, I guess I hold on to it and I take another 4 damage. And we're doing pretty good. We're actually doing okay this time. Possibly because I don't know what deck he's running, but it's not working. But as long as my not working deck works better than his not working deck, then we're finishing ahead. That Firebat pup is now Firebat adult. Well, he was. Rest in peace, Firebat adult. I do really like the buff hunter deck. Wow, I've never seen, that's a new one. That hurts. That hurts. Alright, so you're gonna buff a minion in my hand. And I'm gonna hero power and let you buff one of my thingies and then I can play it. Because I don't want to play a thingy that's not buffed. I think you missed lethal, probably. That's kind of my thing. Don't know if you're aware, but that's kind of my Jim Jam pajamas. I don't think I like Unleash the Hounds, honestly. I never know when to use it. I wish this would have gotten buffed. Oh, that's right, because I'm sitting on 8 damage right now. You're right. I completely forgot that I could just go face with that. Hey, look at that! I can win! I didn't think of that. Also, I completely forgotten that that cat was buffed. The Rhino is good.
Amazing.
Who knew? Also, I forgot that the Alley Cat summons on Battlecry and not in Death Rattle. For whatever reason, I thought it was a Death Rattle cat. It makes much more sense that it has a little kitty buddy. That arcane attack also only takes 1 mana crystal. That's crazy. It's not missed lethal, it's extended PM. Yeah, I completely forgot. I always hold on to things like kill command for removal, so I always forget that I need to use them like that. I'm gonna be back in like 1 minute. Hang on just a sec. Not enough face, not a good hunter. Yeah. Why does he have a blue name? I wanted to. He's a blue name because he's a moderator. He's allowed to time people out if they're being abusive. He shows up to most of my streams, and he was my mod back on Twitch, which is kind of why I got grandfathered in. I'm gonna try again. I realized when I got up that it's like 4:30 and I need to start thinking about dinner soon. And then I realized what I want for dinner is I have these fillets of salmon, fresh salmon in my fridge, and I want to make them into the firecracker salmon from the Warcraft cookbook because I made it like 3 times now and it's delicious. It's like really good. It's really easy too. Just like marinate some salmon with some soy sauce and balsamic vinegar and brown sugar and then some spices. And you marinate it like overnight. I tried doing it for a couple hours, but it really needs to be done overnight to be really good. This is fine. And then you just broil it. And it's delicious. It's like fully cooked, but it's like really moist and super flavorful and a little bit spicy. And oh my god, it's amazing. And I want it for dinner, and I didn't marinate it. So I'm gonna have to have it tomorrow. Which means I have to make something else today. And the whole time I'm making it, I'm just gonna be sad that it's not salmon, because I really like that. But maybe we'll make like a tuna melt or something. That sounds kind of good. Can I link my Dragon Priest deck list? How do I let you do that? I don't know. Not enough high mountain. No good salmon. Yeah, it's not high mountain salmon. It's not particularly expensive salmon, to be honest. I'm gonna throw this guy out. I'm not gonna get any armor. Ooh, ball spiders. 3 attack and divine shield. Actually, I think this might be good because I'm gonna be buffing stuff up, right? So making it hit really hard and also have divine shield might be kind of good. You're hungry enough? You can't permit here. Yeah, I don't know how to permit people to link. You just got back from taking a friend to urgent care. What up? What happened? Not enough Starlight Rose. No good grinding. Okay, so I can. It's time to start buffing. Time to start buffing this stuff. I'm gonna take the face damage with my little dude. Is he okay, Flubby? I don't know why I assumed she.
Hey, do you want to buy a funnel cake?
I guess I assumed that most dudes, not all of them, but most dudes would be like too pride to have somebody take them, and they would just like drive themselves to urgent care with like one thumb falling off. But I just know some really stubborn men. I'm gonna throw a necklight of pain. Because he doesn't have. We're gonna find out what he's gonna do, but he couldn't one-shot it with one of his dudes. So I should get at least 2 charges out of it, unless he has something like a Shadow Strike, which would be a pretty good use on this. Or it would be good for me if he used a Shadow Strike. That's a kind of a waste of a Shadow Strike. He could backstab and then trade one, and then tap one of the things into it and keep his thing, but I still get 2 cards out of that. And right now, I kind of need some guards. Oh, I got a buffed one! I got a buffed one! I love it when I get buffed ones. Not enough funnel cakes. There's no good deal. Oh. Oh, okay. Toxin cards. I could buff it, or I could silence one of these things. He's almost certainly playing some kind of weird Death Rattle deck. If I kind of want to buff it so that it can actually kill that. No, the Divine Shield's gone, but now it has enough health to kill one of those guys. And I still have the thing to buff that. That's fine. Okay. Fell off a ladder decorating family's Christmas tree and broke their arm and needed a ride. They're all right for the most part. Oh. Well, I guess it's good that they're not in life-threatening condition, but that sucks. That is not a great Christmas story. Remember that time that I broke my arm? Yeah. Alright, so there's Shadow Strike. And that gets me in Unleash the Hounds. I still have another buffed up Pain. Also, Unleash the Hounds isn't a bad call right now, actually. I could take out... Yeah. So I could take out this. It's gonna get a bunch of Death Rattle stuff. I'm gonna throw out the Wolf too, actually. And then these. And now... I don't know if we're doing great. I don't know what I should be Iron Beak Owling. I'm holding on to it to sound something really big, but maybe I should have just used it in one of the Death Rattle things. It's only December 2nd. Yeah. I don't know how long it takes stuff like that to heal. I've never broken a bone myself. I had a fractured clavicle as a child. My sister, I used to like to joke as a child that my sister did it. We were playing that game that kids play where they hold onto each other's hands, they just like spin around. And then she let go of my hands, and it was outside in like a playground, and there was a basket. There was either a flagpole or like a basketball pole or something. I don't remember. I was like too young to remember. I was very small. I flew off and hit that because I wasn't very big. and fractured my clavicle, but I never outright broke anything. And I'm too young to really remember that, so it didn't, for all I know, it didn't happen. You throw a tantrum and never decorate for Christmas again. Screw Christmas. I definitely would be really leery of climbing trees. Alright, so he gets a Jade Golem. So yeah, that's, I'm kind of holding on to that to silence a bigger Jade Golem. I don't know if you can silence Jade Golems, actually. Alright, so that gets me an owl, which is fine. Or not an owl, a wolf. And I would like to throw out my Hymen and go face. All good hunters like to go face. You don't celebrate, you just don't celebrate Christmas, you just go to your mother's house and she has everything ready. Yeah. I used to do that, and now that I'm not going home for Christmas this year. I can't afford to. I just went home for my sister's wedding. Ooh, that hurts. So we're not going home, so we're probably just doing like a friend Christmas, maybe with one of my guildies that lives nearby. And I feel like I want to decorate. Like, we don't have a Christmas tree, we don't have any lights. And I kind of want one, but I always sort of thought I would get all that stuff when I had a house. So doing it when I just have, not a house feels bad, you know? Do I remove the thing? I'm probably not gonna empty my hand. I could probably just remove the thing with that, and then throw this thing out, and then do this. That's probably the thing to do. I don't know if I should hold on to the quick shot. We'll see. But yeah, I want to decorate, but I feel like I shouldn't spend money on this stuff because I'm just gonna have to move it when I move, and because we're like saving up to get a house next year, so any money that I can not spend sort of goes towards that.
This guy's toast.
But I walk by other people's houses and they have their big Christmas trees in the window, and it just makes me really sad. But even if I did have a Christmas tree, it would be kind of sad because it would have two presents under it. It would have my present for my husband, my husband's present for me, and I don't know, man.
Bring pain.
I am going to owl. Does this buff the owl? It does. So I'm going to owl to silence the spell power and the taunt off of that. I'm going to try and remember that I can deal 5 damage to face should I need to. So if he leaves my board up, then I have 14 damage in hand and then Fear of Power. So I have lethal unless he clears my board, which he probably will. They do that. People do that. The one with the cute dog. The one with the cute dog. Home is what you make of it. That's true. Eventually, one day though, when I have like my house, I'm gonna get a big Christmas tree, probably a false one, just because I grew up with the artificial Christmas tree, so it never really struck me as inauthentic. Like, that's what we had growing up. And that way we didn't have to get a new one. I didn't have to feel guilty about tree death because I'm a weird tree hugger that gets sad when I kill plants. I don't really like cut flowers for that reason. So I would just like get a pretty big artificial tree. I get like some ornaments and lights that are cat safe, probably because I have a cat. If I can find anything cat safe. Okay, so now I need to... I'm gonna use kill command with the hyena buff on Thorisan.
Job's done.
Because I don't want him to have that anymore. But it does take it out of my damage potential. But yeah, so the tree with like lights and some ornaments that are cat safe, so like no tinsel or anything. And then it's gonna have some presents underneath it for us and then our friends that I might invite over. Or family if there's any in the area, but it's probably just friends. And then I want a stocking for me and my husband and my cat and my dog because I'm a weird like that, and I want like the cat and dog stockings to have like some treats and toys and stuff. Like nothing crazy, but just like, you know, little dog treat and little cat treat in their stockings, and they're not gonna know it's Christmas, but damn it, I'm gonna make them know, you know.
Hey, join the goats or meet my fist.
So I now have a... Oh, what the hell. I now have a 9/9 Direwolf Alpha. It's still gonna eat both of my hyenas. Punch through that. But hell, I have a 9/9 Direwolf Alpha. How are your succulents doing? Anything new to the family? No, I haven't gotten any this winter. My plan for the succulents this winter was to try and force them into dormancy so they didn't stretch out and get all like light starved because I can't give them enough light over the winter. So I didn't water them, and I kept them pretty much in the dark. And some of them have done really well with it, and some of them don't know that it's winter, and they're trying to grow anyways. They're just getting really thirsty, so I gave them some water a couple days ago. But the moral of the story is that most of them are fine. A couple of them are probably going to die, and that's just kind of life. And I haven't gotten any this winter, but what I'm probably going to do is in the spring, I'm going to throw out the ones that are dead, that won't come back, and then I'll probably get one to replace them. Now that I'm kind of refining my taste and what I really like in terms of succulent plants. I don't think I'm going to grow tomatoes again this year because that was a lot of work. Having the plants that I had to water every day, it added a lot of time onto my morning routine. So I think I'm just going to... I really like jade plants, which is silly because they're the most like common and normal and boring of the succulents. Like everybody has like this household jade plant, but I really like them, and I have one of them because one of them died, and I want more of them. And you'd think I would just, they're really easy to propagate, so I could just propagate the one I have, but it's not very big, and I don't really want to be taking pieces off of it yet. So, I don't know. Alright, so he gets 13. I think I just have to do this and hope for Huffer, because he has, I have 11 else, so 4, 10, 15. So he has lethal. I would need to get rid of 4 of his damage to get rid of lethal. So I would have to probably kill the Drake with this. I think I play this anyways. I play this regardless. We see what we get. We get a taunt. So that doesn't help me kill him. Now that'll take the 3 damage off of this, and I'll also take 2. So 3, 4, 5, yeah. That's removing as much damage as that is while taking less of it. Alright, it's not great, but it's a start. And then he still has to punch through this. Oh yeah, plants. So yeah, I'm basically, most of them are fine, some of them are not, but I'm gonna get more in the spring. Or I'm gonna propagate the existing ones in the spring. Or I'm going to try and cut down on the amount of plants I have, because eventually when I move, it's going to be ridiculous trying to move my, like, 50 plants. Because, you know, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I keep not thinking about it. Does he have lethal? No. If I just top deck a kill command, then I win. That's not a kill command?
To my side.
Do I win?
Well,
I do win! Hazel doesn't math. Oh man. I missed a bunch of chat. Cat lives matter. Catnip plays toys. My cat doesn't like catnip. I have bought her catnip toys. I have grown catnip for her, and she's just one of those cats that isn't affected by catnip at all. And it's very disappointing to me because I really wanted to get her high on kitty drugs, but she wasn't having it. Explains why you're a priest and a druid and WoW tree hugger and healer of life. I am a shadow priest. That is a good point. I do main a shadow priest, so I'm not really much of a healer of life. Harvester. Face hunter is suddenly real. Yeah. I mean at rank 20. Are there any changes I need to make to that deck? I'm gonna play one more game before I go. What was working? What was not working? I think the owl is good. I don't like Unleash the Hounds. We're taking that out. Rhino is good. Highmanes are good. I don't need 2 Acolytes of Pain. I only need 1. Everybody seems to be using the Kindly Grandmother, so I guess I'll leave it. And then Firebat Alley Cat is fine. It would actually be better with not a Firebat and then and a second Alley Cat. You know, I could probably afford to craft an Alley Cat. It's common. It's going to cost me, what, 40 dust? Sure. I'll craft a second Alley Cat. And then we get the second Alley Cat. So what do I want instead is the real question. What am I missing? I might take a freezing trap back. I think I want a freezing trap. I don't think the explosive trap's gonna do me a lot of good. And then maybe another minion or beast. Like a Core Rager or an Infest would give me some extra beasts. It's kind of expensive. I'll try an Infest. I'll try throwing that back in there. Probably would have been better actually with a infested wolf, but too late. Too late. Top deck. Yeah, I mean there was a couple of things I could have top decked that would have won me the game, but that was definitely one of them. Do a video about the WoW cookbook, do a highlight, talk about your favorite recipes, maybe even make a recipe. Yeah. So I want to do a review of the WoW cookbook, and then I also want to make just like a series of cooking videos because a lot of really great recipes are in there. And then I also have my own recipes that I didn't get from the WoW cookbook that I just want to share. So I'm actually, I think, starting that next week. Hopefully for Tuesday, I want to have out a video on Tuesday, hopefully, fingers crossed, showing my, not the one from the WoW cookbook, but my personal gingerbread cookies recipe, because I really need to make gingerbread cookies, and I'm not letting myself make them until I have time to actually make the video of it. I don't know what the video is going to be like, really, because I don't have a lot of hardware for filming outside of my office, but I'm going to do my best. And I'm really excited. I think cooking videos are going to be a really great addition to the channel. It's like a pet battle guide in that I am explaining how to do a thing that I know how to do, and it's a thing that somebody else might also want to do. It's just related to food and not pet battles, so even more people can do it. And I'm gonna make myself hungry if I talk about this too much. We're gonna go Acolyte of Pain first, and then maybe plop in that fatty wolf right beside him. We're gonna see. Goodbye. See you later. This is our last game. I'm gonna leave after this one. Let's keep loving my TK Frost with you in the background, or else I'll get bored. Yeah, no, we're done at 5 o'clock. So after this game, we're gonna be pretty much done. I like his choice of little dudes when I have an acolyte out. That's gonna be good for me. But yeah, cooking videos should start next week, and I want to do like a whole series of stuff from the WoW cookbook and then my own stuff. They're probably gonna start out being kind of mediocre. Like the recipes will be good because I trust my recipes, and I'm gonna do my best to have it be very clear as to what to do. But the actual filming quality might be iffy for a bit.
Bring the pain.
So I can just do that and draw a card. Yeah, let's check out an animal companion. Get a nice little taunt bro up there. Do not level Frost unless you play PvP. Your 110 Frost was just such a letdown. Aren't they pretty good at raiding as well? You want to get the cookbook, but you want to like see it first and maybe see the turn of the food. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely talk more extensively about it. But the short version of it is that I love it. It has so many great recipes, and they're not complicated recipes for the most part. They're very straightforward food that you would actually eat. That's made in a way that's not difficult to pull off, but still turns out well. Very good for beginner to intermediate cooks, or fans of WoW, because it's still cool that you're making something that was from WoW, even if you're not, even if it's I kind of want to play the grandmother and the alley cat, and then forget how to count, because I wanted to infest. And I can't count. Oh, I should have just played the alley cat. I forgot the grandmother cost 2. I should have just played the alley cat and then infest. I wanted a big infest and I forgot. Maybe he'll leave my board up. Your warrior main's kind of boring in PvP. It's getting. I think warriors are getting better in the next patch. Flabby, I like PvP. I don't know if that's true, dude. I don't know if I can really trust what you're saying there. So we go this, and then this, and then we trade here, and we get a beast. We got a savage combatant, sure. We trade here, and we get a jungle panther. Good, I like it. You're casual, anyways. Gildy's main's Frost. He's always 3rd in our DPS, so well equipped. I guess they're pretty good, yeah. Yeah, my husband, he's not really happy with the way fire mages are looking in the next patch, so he was looking at gearing up at Death Knight, and I think he was going Frost with it. I think Frost was what it was. Okay, so this is some stuff. I'm gonna play Don Honcho to get a big buffed thing in here somewhere. And I think I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't wanna, I'm gonna let him do that. So now I have, that's gonna be really good.
I must safeguard the land.
Oh no, that's okay. That's fine. He's gonna have a lot of jade golems. I'm gonna need to go face really fast before he starts Jade Goleming out of control. Okay. So he's gonna just kill that thing.
Spectacular.
He's gonna buff something. And I'm gonna start going face. Smash! Is it true that Marksman Hunter's getting nerfed next patch? I don't know. I've only really kept up on Shadow Priest changes and Resto Druid changes. Because those are the things that I play. Windwalker monks in PvP right now are really, really, really annoying. They do ridiculous amounts of damage, they have very high mobility, and they're reasonably survivable too. They are terribly frustrating to deal with, which means they're very good. If you're considering playing one, I would definitely go for it. Both players draw until they have 3 cards. Okay. Well, that's fine. Guys, I don't know what to do.
I wonder.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna play this. And I'm gonna attack for 2 because I get attack from the Savage Combatant. Did I not attack? Oh no, I used that's right, I used the other thing. That's right, I remember now. It's all coming back to me. And then I still have Knuckles, who's I guess got buffed up. He gets to mulch it, but I get a minion out of that. So I get an Acid Maw, which is kind of okay. He's gonna draw a bunch of cards. I don't have any charge, really. He gets a big golem. Oh, I do have charge now. So I got 5. And this one. And then we go and we smack, 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 smack. And we win. Woohoo! It does work, kind of, a little bit. Throw out kill command, that'll confuse him. Alright, look at me, level 19. Did they change the way stars work? That seems confusing to me. Open the chest at the end of the season, okay. They must have just changed the animation on it. I gotcha. Alright, let's pull up that deck list just in case anybody wants to try a Hazel Hunter. It's probably really terrible, but we won 2 whole games with it. So it can't be that bad. That's what she's saying about Windwalker Monks because she's dealt with them in PvP. I mean, that's just from my perspective as like a Resto Druid. I'm like 1800 right now, so I'm certainly not amazing. But that's what I've seen of them, is that they hurt a lot and they move really fast and they don't really die easy either. So they seem real good. Yeah. I'm gonna go see what I'm gonna start for dinner. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. The VoD for this should go up tomorrow, and then there's gonna be a new Battleground video on Sunday. I went back to Battleground video. The skirmish thing wasn't really working out for me, so I made a brand new Battleground video. I'm getting my honor talents, my Horde Druids. That'll be on Sunday. And then, yeah. I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.